Well, good morning, everyone. Welcome to this week's 5-minute Sunday School. So, what can you do with one of these pound coin? You can obviously go and spend it, buy some sweets for the weekend, or you could put it in a money box and you could save up for something. You might have something in mind that you want to buy, some new toy or such like. Or you could try and make this into even more money. So you could try and make one of these into 2, or 3 of these into 6. You can't see them, or I'm going to drop them. There you go. Now, how do you do that? Well, here's an idea. So you could say have £3. £3, there we go. And you might go to the shops and you could buy some flour and some butter and some sugar and some eggs. And then you could go and take those home and you could make a cake or lots of little cakes. Then, perhaps after church one Sunday, you could sell your cakes, your little cakes, and perhaps you've made 12 cakes and you sell them for 50p each. And then, lo and behold, you realise that you have received how many? 12 times 50p. Can you do that? £6. So your £3 that you've spent, so you don't have it anymore, suddenly you get it back, £3 plus an extra £3. So your £3 has become another £3. Now, there's a story in the Bible where there are 3 men and they each receive a different amount of money. In the Bible, they're called talents. One of them receives 1, one of them receives 2, and one of them receives 5. And the person that's given them the money tells them to go and see what they can do with it. The one that was given 1 was a bit scared about the person that had given him the money, so he put it in the ground. He hid it away. And of course, when he was asked, well, what have you done with your money? He said, well, I just kept it safe and I kept hold of it and it's still £1. Whereas the others, we don't know what they did, but somehow they made their money become more money. And the one that had 2 suddenly had 4, and the one that had 5 had 10. Maybe they also made some cakes. What is the moral of this story? What is Jesus trying to tell us? Well, it's interesting that in the Bible these coins are called talents. And I think what Jesus is trying to say is that we all have talents, we all have good qualities, we all have skills and abilities, and we can either just keep them to ourselves, not do much with them, or we can develop them, and in time maybe we can do something really good with them to make that talent go further, to make it have a positive impact on other people and in our world. Some of you might have heard of Marcus Rashford. He recently has been on the news a lot because he has been using his amazing talent of playing football, which means he is a very well-known person. He's been using that fact to help poorer families and children who might not have enough money for food, by really trying to get the government to give them meals when it's the school holidays, when they don't get their school dinners. So he's really using his talents well to make a good impact on other people. Now, I'm going to tell you, well, not tell you a story, show you a book which helps us to think about this a little bit more. So this book is called This Little Light of Mine. You've probably heard or sung the song. So I'm not going to spend too long on the words because I'm sure you know them, but it's the pictures that I'm interested in. So here we have a little boy, and inside the book it says here, there is a light inside of you. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. So this little boy looks to me like he's got a really lovely smile. Perhaps he's a friendly person. Perhaps he likes to help other people to feel happier. There he is. It's a new day. Looking out the window. Wonder what will happen today. First things first, he's going to share his joyful spirit that he has and his little light with his mum, giving her a big morning hug. Then off he goes. Perhaps he's going to school. And he gives a little wave to the neighbour. Is he going to hide his light away under a bushel, as the song goes, or as the Bible says? No, I'm going to let it shine. Oh look, someone's dropped some shopping. So over he goes to help straight away, picking up presumably an apple, and I'm sure he helps to pick up the other things too. Oh, and keeps smiling, saying hello to some other people that are there on his way to school. And then, oh no, what's happening here? Well, this little boy doesn't look very happy, does he? So he wonders what to do. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Does he walk away, or does he, this friendly little boy, go and help? Well, look, off he goes. He says a friendly word, gives a reassurance, and waves to some friends. Perhaps this little boy in the stripy t-shirt was feeling quite lonely and left out. So over they go. There he is, look, our little boy who's friendly and helpful, and he helps the other little boy get involved in a game of basketball. Let it shine. And look, they're all friends then together. So everywhere I go, I'm going to let my little light shine. And back at home in the evening, perhaps he's telling his mum about the day he's had. Perhaps they're all talking about the things they've done that day and how they've helped to let their light shine. The end of the day there. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. So I think we've got a very clear message for today, isn't it? We all have something to help others with, to bring some goodness and some kindness into the world. And I thought as a little activity, you might like to make one of these little candles in a little glass jar with your picture on, or with someone's picture on that you think that they are somebody who really uses their gifts, their qualities really well, and make this little candle holder with little holes that shows the light shining through. It's very, very easy. You just need to print a picture on your printer, find a nice photo of whoever it is you want on your little glass jar. You might have a colour printer, you might have black and white, it doesn't matter. I think it looks nice either way. So there's one I printed out. Then I just used a hole punch, and I have this clever little hole punch which has just got one hole on it, because I think once upon a time it was for tickets on the bus or on the train. So there we go, we do a little few holes around the place, and then we stick it to a jar. I've just used glue tack actually, but you might want to make it a bit more secure with some glue. Doesn't really matter. There we are. And then finally, let me see if I can light the candle to pop it in. You can, of course, to be a bit safer, and then you can have it in your bedroom. You could have one of those little battery tea lights. I couldn't find any at home, so I've gone for the real thing. And there you have it, a lovely little candle holder. And so as the song goes, I'm going to let it shine, let my little light shine. Have a good week, everyone, and bring some loveliness and some goodness into the world.